know what I really have problems with? Half shots. So what do you recommend on half shots where you don't really have,
You can still have,
stretching? And
you have to stretch too
I'm
much.
really quick on my pitch shots. I really do.
But still, it's still a similar rhythm here. So, kapow, kabam. With pow, you have this exaggeration here. You cannot rush. Kabam. So, kapow, kabam. Whether it's a fast or slow, still similar rhythm. Okay? The tempos are not exactly the same, but it's the same idea.
Okay.
Kapow, kabam.
Like you're not really stretching too much because you're only going maybe to here, right?
So still you can have a good rhythm there. Yeah. The reason why you are rushing is because your body is not doing much.
Right. I want
And then
to.
so
I try to use my arm.
just to use the arms here. Okay.
You're still.
But when the rhythm is dictated by the leg action here, you have to kick hard in the short shots, right? But still your leg is controlling the rhythm here. Then kapow, kabam.
Okay.
Always is a matter of.
It seems like whenever, like I go on a range for a while with a full swing, I can usually get to a decent rhythm. But then the second I go to a half swing, it's that.
No, so
So going from a chip shot to a driver, that's where my game.
now this is okay. So this is okay because your rhythm is dictated by the leg actions. So you're controlling the whole thing with the leg action. You have good now trail leg action during the back swing. So push and then bouncing is a good push on the left side. So the rhythm is dictated by now the legs. So you have this natural rhythm in place. Whether you have partial shots or full shots, still you can use that rhythm. So practice this a lot. Now, kapow, kabam. Yeah. Yes. So because you are not rushing, so you are using your advantage of muscles, and then also more elongated transition here. So again, for you, the shorter backswing is okay,
Yeah.
but as long as you have good timing.
Yeah.
So always take the positive side of your swing together. So when you repeat this again and again, this will become your natural swing pattern.
Okay.
Then it will affect your iron shots also, all shots actually across, because you start now using the legs more.
So when I'm doing this at home, the canal, now, I mean, what am I mainly looking for on video where I know I'm doing it right or not?
So first, if you see whether you are using the legs, so
Okay.
whether the whole flow is dictated by the leg actions, right?
Okay.
This is one thing. You can have a down the line view camera, and so see overall the swing plane, whether your club motion is consistent back and forth.
Okay, so just keep doing it continuously and then see if it's falling on the
And also what you can practice is you can play with the different sizes of motion. So this is a full swing here, but the shorter ones, now, kapow, kabam. Even without the club, just using the bare hands here, now, kapow, kabam. So this time the goal is to throw in your hands, right?
Yeah.
The knao, kapow, kabam. Now, imagine you have something heavy here. Knao, kapow, kabam. And then instead of using the arms, again, it's all coming from the legs. Yes. So, I mean, now, instead of the kettlebell, what you can do is you can use a medicine ball here. Then, knao, kapow, kabam, throw. You can actually throw. So in order to throw, then you have to put wind up here and then throw. So, the same rhythm with different devices. The different
Trying to
situations.
find one of these.
Yeah, that's a mid-size orange whip.
Is that-
Yeah, when you go to
The
the,
driver or?
oh, it's a mid-size.
Oh, so like mid.
There's a longer one.
Oh, there's
But
one.
this mid-size one is the best.
Good.
Yeah. So when you order, I think you can put probably Dr. Kwan as the keyword,
Oh, okay.
then you'll get the discount.
Sweet.
So it's important to play with devices with very different physical characteristics. Heavier, okay, lighter, and also with the flexibility. So particularly when it's flexible, it gives you good feel in terms of the timing.
Yeah, but I can feel myself wanting to,
Yeah.
Cool down.
Exactly that one.
so you want to wait until it stops.
Yeah, and then throw.
So, now, kapow.
Yes. So then you can really, and then, oh, shit, you can really concentrate to that aspect. Is that all? It's coming up and you try to fight,
Yeah.
wasting energy, right? So this is what the rhythm is all about. When you have rhythm, then your muscles know when to fire.
Those are, I have like a little tempo device, those,
Just to say this is the left.
that's better.
And then also, when you use different devices, the tempo will actually change. Heavier ones will take more time
Yeah.
to accelerate and decelerate, right?
Right.
So you have to consider that. And then if it's a whoosh stick, then it'll be kanow, kapow, kabam. This is possible. But with this kanow, kapow, kabam, exaggerate pow here. You can make those.
Or I just how better for me, because I'll.
Yeah.
Now, kapow.
Yeah. So sometimes intentionally you can use a
Kapow.
different sound. Kapow. Give a bit of emotion to that, and then exaggerate it. So
Okay.
now, kapow, kabam. Okay. So this is all about rhythm. Particularly in your case, if you have good timing, then the swing will be a lot easier. Currently, you are fighting, yourself with the club and also.
Yeah. I mean, I know my tendencies, I don't know how I didn't know how to get out of them. I knew my swing thought has always been to try to keep that wrist thing going, and then jump off.
So you have to let it through.
Yeah.
And then here, the lead arm is well extended here.
Right after impact, it should be.
And then, so when you have impact here, come to this position, impact, and then let it go naturally, like this. Then you don't have any problem with the wrist. Yeah, just let it go. Yeah. Bam. So it's like when you shoot an arrow, then pull and feel tension, and then aim, and when you're ready, then let it go, or Olympic style,
Yeah.
this one. But, pull, and then let it go. So you build this tension, and then unleash it. Instead of,
Yeah. That makes sense.
yeah.
Good. Now, kapow.
That's good. That's a good pattern.
Now, kapow.
Yeah.
Now, kapow. Now, kapow.
Yeah. So still having really dynamic swing motion, but to me it looks a lot easier
Okay.
because you're not fighting, you're not wasting your effort.
Awesome.
Yeah. So at least you can easily get the 40 whip inside, and then this rope is yours.
Oh, thank you.
And then this whoosh stick is a bit too light for you,
Okay.
so go for something heavier. You can have a kettlebell. And this is called the E-bell, Erickson bell. Then you can also do kanow, kapow, kabam. Kanow, kapow, kabam.
So you
Now,
can see the plane.
yeah, the nice thing about this is because you have the plane here, if you maintain this plane, the shoulder has to go up. You cannot go with this position. So
Now.
arms is just will hold it, and then using the legs. Legs are driving everything. Don't need to go that high. Actually, just to feel the
Now.
flow.
Pow.
Kabam, and then timing and flow.
Now. Pow. Okay.
Yeah, that's the rhythm.
Now. Pow.
And if you don't have that fancy one, all you can do is perhaps find a tray, food tray, or something at home. Let's present that this is a tray. Typically,
I have
the board, working board.
the
Yeah.
board.
Yeah, that's good also. And then if you have a food tray, like a
Yeah.
rectangular tray, just hold it, or a small piece of plywood here.
Yeah.
And then you can also do this.
Link to it.
It's just to maintain this plane
Because
here.
the main thing is not worry about your arm, it's just
Yeah, using,
extend,
yes, yes,
extend,
yes.
extend.
So you can use pretty much anything.
Now, pow, okay. Now, pow, okay. Now, pow, okay.
So, and then the reason why I have a k in front of now, power, and bam is because is the shift and turn rhythm here. So you have a k. K is a shift motion.
Good.
So,
My weight zero.
so here, let's say for the now, k now, k pow, k bam. So that k gives initial shift motion. K now, k pow, k bam. Yes. So because of that, I have k in front of now, power, and bam here. So if this is done correctly, as you repeat saying this and then moving the body, you will feel that.
Go.
Now, kapow, kabam. So the legs are moving early. We have two legs here. But when you turn, you're not just turning like this.
Yeah, I think that's, when people come in, they're like, you need to rotate more, that's what mine.
So when you turn, if you turn this way here, it's called spinning. Spinning. Say on this side. There's a camera.
Okay.
You want to see my motion later.
Okay.
So here, if you want to turn this way, instead of just turning, if you turn this way, then the hip goes back quite a bit. It causes a flat turn. Then it causes a spin. Yeah. So in order to turn this way, first slide shift this way. Now you're doing it really well because you have this push action here. So if you slide shift, then the right knee is bent slightly. With this push, this is possible. So now, pow, and then bam. Yeah. So the allows you to drop the knee slightly. Pow, now, pow, bam. That promotes the leg action. And you don't need to move a lot, actually. Imagine this triangular space here. So almost like, imagine that your hairs are held by something here. Then try to straighten this side, so slightly shift it this way, and then turn. This is all you need. You have slight reverse pivot field, right? The same thing, slight going, just to drop the knee a little bit, and from there, you can turn here.
Okay, I can.
So you're not actually shifting that much.
So more of a.
Yes. So you're staying in the triangular space.
So even though like I'm moving, I'm using more body and stuff, my head was actually staying pretty steady.
Yeah. So because you had exaggerated the motion this way here.
Yeah.
Because it's short and then try to move this way and then pull at the same time. But actually, if we imagine this and then just this straightening this side, straightening this side, just this much.
Okay.
That's enough.
And the rest is hands.
But yeah.
The hands make it move.
But the key is you have a body motion first and then turn here. Body motion, then turn. So the legs are essentially driving everything.
Okay.
And then if you have a full body mirror in front of you, then put a tape in the triangular.
Okay.
The inside. Now, kapow, kabam.
I'll do
Or outside, keep the sun behind, then your shadow is here. Then using the typical with alignment stick.
Well, I have a little small simulator in my garage. And I have a mirror,
Yeah.
and I have a video, so that's a good idea.
Yeah. So what matters is what you actually do and what you feel should be matched.
Yeah.
So then you can control your body very well. So watch and then see how much you're going and what kind of feel you have here. Fast tempo, slow tempo, but large motion. You can control it because everything is
Because
coming from the leg
you know,
actions.
You watch yourself do it, you know what feels.
Yeah. In your case, we didn't spend much time on the lower body, but you automatically got that leg
Okay.
action, particularly in the backswing. I was a bit surprised because your initial backswing motion was this type of motion, but now you're kicking this, kicking. From the
Well,
ropes.
it makes sense without a ball. Without a ball, there's no,
So give about 2 weeks. Give about 2 weeks. Diligently work on the motion pattern, and then
no hit ball.
well, you can hit from time to time, but
Just,
when you have to hit, then use the pre-shot routine. It's the stage 3 as the pre-shot routine. Now, kapow, kabam, feel this rhythm, and then kapow, kabam.
okay, so that's the ball is right there, practice swing, now, kapow, kabam, step up.
Kapow, kabam. So as long as you remember the rhythm you just did, then kapow, active backswing is possible. So, but if you give about 2 weeks and the diligence to work on the rhythm,
So active like, does active just,
so slight body motion first. So as if you are starting the mower,
now,
start, so, and then bring this up. So always the goal of backswing is give enough backswing motion, right?
right, so the trigger motion, so can now put weight here.
No. Now put the weight on this left side. Now, and then kapow,
Wow.
and then kabam here.
So on the,
So
with the ball there.
without that, if you go slightly this way, put the weight on this side,
Okay,
and then go here and then.
okay, so maybe push into my front foot a little bit.
Yes, that is good. Yeah. So whichever that is,
Okay.
or you can just drop the knee slightly and then shake.
Matthew Ward.
So if you look at many players, like McElroy, Henrik Stenson, these guys have a little bit of trigger motion using the
Yeah,
body.
I think like even like Bryson, he
Yeah,
picks up his foot or pushes.
that's it. Because before you start the backswing, you want to move your body first. So don't ever go from completely stationary position, because in this case you only spin. When you start the backswing from the stationary position, the only way you can do it is spinning motion. So somehow move the body a little bit and then give slight shift motion and then bring this up, like starting your mower. Yes.
Oh, I see, so.
Yeah. In the mower, you have to pull this, so then you have to shift and then turn here. So what the feel you want to have is typically when you have a flat backswing, then generally your image is just turning the body like this. Instead, pull this in the diagonal direction up here. Instead of turning here, bring the up in the diagonal direction. Instead of spinning the body like this. And then the accent now power bam is when you kick the ground. Now pow bam. So the accent is always pushing the ground and then bring the hip up. Pow, and then bam. The hip is going up, right?
Yeah.
So now pow bam here.
Because of the shift in the paddle
So
pushing.
don't try to intentionally sit down.
Okay.
Particularly in the downswing, when you try to intentionally sit down, then you lose timing. If all you do is say, push this push and then this push here. Between the pushes, your body automatically drops.
Good.
So when you have good push,
So don't try to go into a squat.
no squat
Don't
intention.
go up and then,
When you have intentional squat, then you lose timing. Because you have to kick and then turn, but at that timing, intention, if you go down, you cannot really push in the turn. So those are the things, but you have a good rhythm now.
okay, good.
Just matter of having a camera, the down the line view, a camera here, and then the screen here. So every time you swing, there's
So
a
I can do a mirror and then down the line pretty easily in my garage. I can just
And
work
then
on doing that.
if the swing, see how your swing plane is formed here. And when your swing plane is reasonable, all you do is just have active motion, reverse the direction, and active motion.
Swing plane, you're just talking about pretty much same with midsection, the shaft going back and through kind of all the same.
So particularly in the downswing, yeah. So in the downswing, the club will come
You don't
along
want
the
to see
swing
it
plane.
go here and here.
But it's, in the backswing, you can intentionally go a bit higher than slight shallow. This is okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So go a bit higher and then drop and then let it go. This is okay. But if you have too much layoff, then this happens. So, but right now you have a good timing. So just work on that. They make it permanent. So you don't have to worry about it. So for a while you may have a nightmare. In your dream, you keep saying knau, kapow, kabam. But when you master the rhythm, then it'll go away.
You say when you play golf?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes.
In mind?
And actually, this phrase, I came up with this phrase quite recently.
Okay.
So from my trip to Asia in the summer. Before that, I used Vijay Singh. But this knau, kapow, kabam is better for shift turn.
Because this thing's so, instead of
So,
DJ.
I am aware of the usefulness of these phrases you are saying. And so if we could come up with the better phrases, which better reflects what the body actually does, then it should be better. So when you keep just the same, now, kapow, kabam, automatically your body follows that. That's the idea.
Okay.
Yeah, so in your case, because you already have enough distances, so I wouldn't worry about the distance, but timing, and when swing becomes more controllable, you have better impact control.
Okay.
And you'll see a lot better direction control.
Yeah.
So when you put a lot of effort here, you'll never know.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you, Quan.